for the young ones out there, even the old ones, for anybody, don't let a demon into your house. Amen. Test the spirit first. This is going to be so valuable to somebody, this video. So valuable. Straight away, have the courage to say, no, out, out. Ask a few questions about that person. Somebody might say, oh, I know that guy. I know that woman. I know where they come from. I remember them. Didn't she, she used to be with this one and this one and this one. Didn't she used to work in the strip club? Or didn't he used to work in the, you know? I don't want to sound coarse. I don't want to sound harsh or vulgar. But these things need to be said, you know? I used to know that person years ago. Oh, I knew what they was up to years ago. Maybe they've changed. Maybe they haven't. You need to ask questions to find out. Oh, didn't she go with that old guy who had loads of money? Something like that. You don't know. You've been on your own for a while. And you started to feel very, very lonely. And you started to feel desperate. It can mean that you take anyone. But this is the time when you're at your most dangerous. This is the time when Satan will step in. And this is the time when you can make your biggest mistakes, life-changing mistakes in your life. This is the time when you need self-discipline. You need to hold back. Self-discipline is more important than how you feel at that particular time. How do I feel today? No, it's not about that. It's way more important than that. Because you will suffer or your family will suffer if you take anybody. When you quickly jump into that relationship without thinking, someone you've just met, oh, they'll do. No, patience is the key to your life. Patience, perseverance, and prayer. P. That will stop you jumping in to a dangerous situation, a bottomless pit that you can't get yourself out of. You really need to take your time, because you'll feel worse than you currently feel right now in a year's time. You wish you could go back to feeling lonely rather than being tied to someone who's totally unsuitable for you, someone who's stressing you out, someone who Satan has selected for you and your family, if that makes sense. You didn't know that person was an alcoholic. You didn't know that person had a gambling addiction. You didn't know that person had so many secrets. You didn't know that he was involved in the occult. You didn't know that person had an abusive history in the past. But you being impulsive, and this video is for the people who are impulsive, because there are so many people like that. You being yourself, you just live on the spur of the moment. When you wake up in the morning, you're an open book. Anybody can influence you. Anybody can hoodwink you. Anyone can deceive you. So you didn't decide. Something came your way, an opportunity came your way. Someone smiled at you. Somebody gave you a compliment. Somebody asked you out. And that made your day. And that made you think, wow, I've got somebody at last. But the one that you've got isn't worth having. The one that you've got is like a basket full of worms. They are evil to the core. They are wicked to the core. They are selfish. They are devious. They are calculating. They're manipulating. They play mind games. And they want to get in your head. They want to get in your home. They want to destroy your home. That's what they do all their lives. It's a game. They destroy people's lives and then they move on to the next one. So we have to be very careful. When somebody gives flattering words, when someone shows us attention, when someone seems to be the answer to all of our problems, because the human man and woman can be deceived and hurt so easily, emotionally hurt. That's worse than a physical injury. It takes a long time to get over it. It doesn't matter if you're alone, if you're living alone, if you're in your own little routine. Maybe you've got friends, maybe you've got pets, that should be enough. You're doing well. You're actually doing well. You don't need somebody to upset the apple cart. Somebody that's going to turn your world upside down. Somebody that's going to destroy your peace and break your heart. You don't need that. It's far better to wait. Take your time. Wait and see. Move slowly. That person that you like, wait and see if they're actually real. Are they a real person? Or are they a demon? Are they actually a demon? Do they have it all together? Do they walk in a straight line? Where is their mind? Is their mind something like somebody from a mental institution? Do they have your best interests at heart or their own? Is everything on their terms? They want something from you. They want something from you. They want to control you. People like to control people. Evil people. People like to be the center of attention. It's all about me. Those type of people. We can't just get with anybody, because this is the easiest way to an early end for you. This is one of the only legal ways that somebody can kill you. Somebody that you should have never have been with. Someone that's totally wicked and evil. This is one of the only legal ways that somebody can kill you, because slowly but surely they will beat you down, they will grind you down, they will wear you down, they will dismantle you piece by piece. Sick people. That's why you need to pray. That's why you need to have patience. That's why you need to train yourself to wait. Patience, perseverance, and prayer. Look into that person's eyes. Look into their eyes, and you will know where they're coming from. Watch them. Watch them for a while, for a few days, for a few weeks. Just watch them, because their actions will speak louder than words. The words that come out of somebody's mouth, that's not necessarily who they are. They may be an accomplished liar. They may be an accomplished con person, con man, a con woman, a swindler. Maybe they want your money. Maybe they just want somewhere to rest their head for a few weeks until they can make a move on to the next one. Maybe they're trying to climb the ladder to gain assets. Maybe they want sex. Yep, I have to say it. Maybe they want, they want something. But the only problem is, in this world right now, Genuine people are very few and far between. Oh yes, I'm sure you know it. Genuine, loving, sincere and honest people in these last days are very few and far between. Because the normal behavior is to be wicked and evil in this generation. You can believe me or not, it's up to you. If you want to find out for yourself the hard way, go ahead. But that's the way it is. The devil wants to plant himself into your home, and he will use whatever means possible. Whatever means possible. Whether it's through social media, the internet, TV, or through a physical person. The devil wants to infiltrate and upset your relationship with Christ. He wants to influence you. He wants to coerce you. He wants to deceive you. He wants to control you. He wants to destroy your family, your relationships with people, good people. What was once peaceful and quiet in your life is like a battle zone, because you wasn't careful who you trusted. You wasn't careful who you allowed through your front door. A devil always wants to step foot through the innocent front door, into the innocent household, into the loving household. It's like a sport. It's like a challenge. It's like, these evil people, they'll walk in and they'll say, oh, this is a nice place. Oh, guess what? I'm going to be in charge before too long. This house is too quiet. I'm going to put my stamp on it. I'm going to stamp my authority on this house. Maybe it's a single mother who's got some small kids, This guy, he will terrorize the kids. He will change everything. You'll be walking on eggshells. Maybe he'll force the woman to get rid of her kids and to go with him. This is the type of things that happen. Don't sound surprised. Don't say I'm going too far, because this thing happens all the time. All the time. People give up their kids for a man. Or if he doesn't make the woman abandon her kids, it can be the other way around. The man can have a new fiance, a new wife, and she can be against the person's kids. That new man or that new woman coming into your home must love your kids the same way they love you. If they don't, then you can show them the back door, and you can throw the suitcases out as well, the same way they came in, because they're no use to you, they're no good to you. You've watched them, you've observed them, you've seen enough. You've seen enough. They don't show love to your kids, they're pretending. Your kids tell you about them. They want to control you, they want to isolate you away from your family. No, it can't happen. It's going to end in disaster. You can find somebody better than that. You know what I'm talking about. There's so many people out there that's already experienced it. Remember, the devil wants to come into your home. 100%. Just because they know the Bible, just because they know chapter and verse of the Bible, that doesn't mean nothing. The devil knows chapter and verse. The devil knows the Bible inside out. Do you remember when he tried to tempt Jesus? He tried to tempt Jesus in Matthew chapter 4. Satan came to Jesus and said, if you are really the Son of God, you will command your angels to lift you up. Throw yourself down. You can command your angels to lift you up so you won't strike your foot on a stone. The devil knows the Bible inside out. And so many holier than thou so-called Christians. It's like a competition. It's like a sport. It's like they have to prove themselves. That's their way of validating themselves, that they're a bona fide Christian. But we're not saved by words, we're saved by grace. We're not saved by knowledge of the Bible, because people, so many TV evangelists, have learnt the Bible inside out. But what their primary motive is for money. Amen? I don't need to mention names, you know who they are. So be careful. The devil will come in so many shapes and sizes, very convincing, very articulate, very charming, very, very handsome, very beautiful. He will use the ones that he wants to use. Once he gets inside your home, into your life, your home will be catered to him. It will be turned around to him or her. They will take over. It's like when certain birds will come into another bird's nest, even though there's eggs, there's chicks, they'll turf them out. They'll turf them out and they will take over. They will take over. They're looking for a nest. Those demons are looking for a nest. I'm not trying to put people off. I'm not trying to make people have zero faith in anybody. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to let you know that there's so many devious demons out there, demonic people that want to come into your house. They want to rip your house apart. They want what they want. They don't care about you. You know, there will be an atmosphere in the house. Before, it was a happy, fun-loving place. And now there's an atmosphere. Now that man or that woman has moved in, they've changed everything. They've changed everything. It's toxic. You need to be very, very careful. Very careful. There has to be a long period of testing. Oh yes, test. Yes, you can test. You can test the spirit of somebody. It says in the Bible, test the spirit, to find out if that spirit is good or evil. When they say to you, oh, maybe I should move in, what do you think? Hey, hang on, wait, slow down. Slow down, partner. No. All in good time. I need to test you first. Because that period of time that you take to find out if that person is really for you will be a lot less than the misery and the heartache that you will have if you rush into it, if you allow them to move in within a few weeks or a few months. You owe it to yourself. Maybe you've been through it before and you always swore that you wouldn't go through it again. You swore to yourself that you wouldn't go through it again. So remember your promises to yourself. Oh, these bugs. Remember your family. Put your family first. Put yourself first. You don't need to go through it. You don't need to spoil your kids' lives, your family's life. Because so many people in the comments tell me about what they've gone through. Narcissistic ex-partners, ex-wives, ex-husbands, you know. Maybe they rushed into it too quick. So, for the young ones out there, even the old ones, for anybody, I hope this message helps somebody today. You know, I really do. I hope this will make you sit down and take things slowly and think about things before you get yourself trapped. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Shalom and God bless.